get to the latest from Cyclone Remal that's made landfall between the coastline of Bangladesh and West Bengal. Minimal damage has been reported so far. However, many flights have been impacted. Strong winds that accompanied that cyclone while making landfall to the speed of 110 to about 120, gusting to 135 kmph at the time of landfall. This weather system is losing strength while it's moving inland. And of course, when we talk about the impact that's being felt, it's also being felt in Tripura, where several flights have been impacted. Schools are shut down, and about 8 lakh people have been evacuated as far as Bangladesh is concerned. So we're talking about the coastline between Bangladesh and West Bengal, between Sagar and Khepupara. We have my colleague Saurabh joining us to get us more. Saurabh, take us through the impact that's felt in the state of West Bengal.
In Bokhali, in South 24 Parganas, and of course, you know, these are kacha houses that are struggling to cope with the winds. You can see the roof here blown away by the strong winds, and this side too, the embankment has been damaged, as a result of which the path here has been inundated by the waters from the sea. And this is of course in Bokhali, where this situation is taking place, and the water is of course seeping in because there has been a little bit of damage in the embankment, and as a result of that this water has come in, and houses along this road here have been inundated as the water has seeped in here. As you can see, of course, the covering of the embankment also now seen flying in the wind. And on this side I can show you several homes have their roofs also struggling to stay, because the tin shed is of course failing to stay with the strong winds that are blowing across right now. And this is the situation as the cyclone unfolds here, and the winds after Cyclone Remal makes landfall here in South 24 Parganas district, Bokhali in West Bengal. With camera person Aniruddha Tripathi, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
And to get your sense of the situation on the ground as far as Tripura is concerned, where a red alert warning has been issued for very heavy rainfall that's going to continue today as well, and therefore schools have been shut down. Many flights have been impacted, and to get more on this, we have my colleague Ratnadeep joining us, who gets us a sense of how bad it is as far as the impact in Tripura is concerned. Ratnadeep, take us through the kind of impact we've seen since last night when landfall occurred in the area. This is the adjoining area from Bangladesh where the impact has been felt as well.
That's right. In fact, a red alert for extremely heavy rainfall has been issued by IMD for parts of northeast India, particularly in the states of Assam, Tripura and Meghalaya, which shares its borders with Bangladesh. Remember, the landfall took place between the coast of Bangladesh and that of West Bengal, and it is turning into a severe storm, and therefore there are precautionary measures being taken. Tripura government has closed down schools for today and tomorrow. Also, NDRF teams are on standby. There is red alert in 4 districts of Tripura bordering Bangladesh, and for the rest of the state, orange alert. Same is the case with Assam, with lower Assam region particularly might experience heavy rainfall. In fact, at this moment I am reporting from Guwahati, where the rains have started, although it's light rains, but it is picking up. So is the wind, which is picking up slowly. In fact, in Meghalaya last night in Garo Hills region, there have been cases of tree falling down because of strong winds, and therefore that is another area where precautionary measures have been taken. The Assam government has decided to regulate plying of boat on the Brahmaputra as well as its tributaries, given the fact that this alert is there for extreme heavy rains. Also, people in areas which are vulnerable to landslides in Assam, they would be monitored and evacuated if there is heavy rainfall, because always we have seen in past that when there is heavy rainfall, there are cases of landslide where people lose their lives as well. However, as of now, overnight there have been rain in several parts of northeast. At this moment there have been drizzling in Guwahati, as we are reporting. You can see my umbrella out, and what is important to note is that air services to different parts of northeast have been disrupted, given the fact that the Kolkata airport, which is a major hub of connectivity for northeast region, that airport is, the operation there remains suspended, and therefore the flights since last night till this morning to different parts of northeast India, including Guwahati, have been cancelled. There were several flights which are in the evening hours of the day, which have been further rescheduled from different airports from northeast to Kolkata and vice versa. In fact, the rail services remain working, but are being monitored. That's what we are given to understand. But the alert in northeast is about extreme heavy rainfall, and therefore all the state governments, particularly that of Assam, Tripura and Meghalaya, have issued their advisories to people, and other state governments like Mizoram and Manipur have also taken precautionary measures. NDRF teams have been kept on standby in Guwahati, in Agartala, and also in other parts of northeast.
Right, thank you so much, Ratadeep, for getting us all those details. We also have with us Naveen Kumar Bhatnagar, former DIG of the NDRF, joining us. Sir, thank you for being with us this morning. Take us through, the landfall process that started about 8:30 last night, and then continued for 2 to 3 hours. The impact has been felt across the coastline, whether it's Bangladesh or even West Bengal, impacting areas of the northeast. Over 1 lakh people, particularly in West Bengal, were evacuated. How long does the impact of the cyclone stay for?
It will remain another 12 to 24 hours. Or definitely, we have done a lot of pre-arrangements, so that the loss should be minimized. And definitely, very minimized loss were reported. And we are on the job. Our 14 teams are doing their job very well. And in the rescue operations, as well as to shifted the people from the red zone area to safer area. And the state government, all the state governments of northeast and Calcutta, and especially the Bangladesh people also, they are helping in the rescue operations in that particular area. So need not to worry, and definitely precautions and preventive measures were taken, adequate arrangements, and our NDRF people are giving the full support in removing the debris and the dwelling houses, as well as the manpower to shift in the safer place. So I think need not to worry. It happens. So it may take another 12 to 24 hours safely. Yeah.
Sir, what kind of damage is being reported? And like you mentioned, the power supplies perhaps snapped in areas that have been impacted. When do you think power lines will be restored?
Yeah, so definitely all the teams are there. They are doing a restoration job, because already we know our experience is like that. So naturally our power supply people, civil maintenance people, and all the related staff, they are on the job. They are trying their level best. But temporarily, we can do the job to restore the lights and power. But anyhow, very soon it will be removed, because air pressure is too high. So definitely we should wait for the permanent structure to make it clear. So we think very soon it will take, yeah.
Right, sir, how prone is West Bengal to a cyclone? I mean, we know that Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, those are the areas prone to cyclones. But how prone is, say, the coastline of West Bengal to a cyclone? And which are the areas particularly that have been impacted by the cyclone?
Actually, this time northeast area is badly affected. But anyhow, some effects definitely will go near and by. Because whenever any cyclone hits the particular place or landfall comes, so in both the sides, it have the impact of this wind pressure, rain, and this high tide, and the waves. This waves are there. This so definitely some problem is there. But anyhow, need not to worry, because the situation is under control. And our NDRF people are there to help the people, as well as the state government also. And necessarily all the preventive measures were taken by all the coastal area state disaster force people. as well as state government also, because nobody knows when this air is strong and this cyclonic waves, and nobody can say where they can hit. Anyhow, prevention better than cure. So they are doing, yeah.
Right, so when I'm taking a look at the warning, it's for another 24 to 48 hours. A red alert has been issued for West Bengal. Which are the areas which will continue to be impacted? I mean, we know the kind of wind speed that this cyclone brought with it was to the tune of 110 to 120, gusting to about 135, particularly in the area that it made landfall in. What about the wind speed right now, and what kind of damage can those winds be bringing about?
Yeah, so definitely after hitting the particular area, now the speed has come down to 50 to 60 kilometer per hour. So it's a definitely is a serious, but anyhow need not to worry, because all the people may be affected. They were shifted to the safer place, and still the people are there in the houses, and they are being in the shelter under the coverage of the state government. So need not to worry, and it will take another 24 hours.
Right.
Situation.
So the NDRF, like you mentioned, 14 of your teams have been deployed across West Bengal, including Kolkata. We also have the state government that's ready, the SDRF. We also have the KMC working. The KMC officials have in fact removed people from high-rise buildings and dilapidated buildings as well.
Yeah, definitely, because high-rise buildings are also affected due to this low pressure. This heavy rain and the wind power is there. So definitely their houses will be damaged. So they should be given proper shelter, and they should be shifted from this, and accordingly they are being shifted. So need not to worry, adequate arrangement has been done by the NDRF as well as the state government, as well as the other agencies who are helping in this manner. But anyhow, this
So my last question to you would be, how would you rank this cyclonic storm as to the severity and the intensity and the kind of damage that it has caused?
Definitely it is severe. It is a severe storm, and it comes under C category. So definitely, because the speed was up to 150. So it comes under severe cyclone, and this comes under C category. C means dangerous, very, very dangerous. But our arrangement, we have done a lot of work, so need not to worry. Yeah.